Welcome! Join us today on a journey from Derry to Galway through the heart of Ireland, stopping off for lunch in Sligo, the town my great-grandparents once called home. Walking the same streets they knew, I feel the echoes of family history all around me. From there we travel to the Knock Shrine, one of Ireland's most sacred places, where a quiet village becomes well known for a miraculous apparition in 1879. Together, we'll explore the blend of heritage and faith, from family roots in Sligo to the spiritual light of the Knock Shrine. Our journey brings us to the heart of Donegal Town Centre, a lively square filled with shops, cafés, and the charm of small-town Ireland. The streets echo with history, yet the atmosphere feels welcoming and alive. Just a short walk away, we step into the Triona Design Woollen Shop, where the tradition of Irish weaving comes to life. Here, skilled weavers demonstrate the timeless craft of turning soft wool into beautiful fabrics, each piece carrying the story of Irish heritage. The rhythmic sound of the loom feels almost like music. Afterward, we settle in with a warm Irish coffee. Perched high on the cliffs of Mullaghmore, just outside of Sligo, stands Classiebawn Castle, a vision straight from a fairy tale, with its pointed turrets and stone walls rising against the backdrop of the Atlantic Ocean and the mighty slopes of Benbulben. The castle seems both majestic and mysterious. Though privately owned and close to the public, its story is unforgettable. Built in the 19th century, Classiebawn later became the summer retreat of Lord Mountbatten, a cousin of Queen Elizabeth II. His tragic death here in 1979 forever tied the castle to Ireland's modern history. From a distance, it commands the landscape, windswept, dramatic, and full of legend. As the clouds shift and the sunlight breaks across the stone, Classiebawn seems almost alive, carrying whispers of history, tragedy, and the untamed spirit of Ireland's coast. Our journey brings us to Sligo, the town where my maternal great-grandparents once lived. Walking its streets, I can almost feel their presence, imagining the lives they led, the shops they visited, and the stories they passed down. Sligo is famously the home of William Butler Yeats, one of Ireland's greatest poets. His love for the county's rugged landscape, mysterious lakes, and ancient monuments inspired much of his work, giving Sligo a place in literary history. From the rolling hills to the wild Atlantic coast, it's easy to see why Yeats called this place his muse. We decided to stop in for a quick lunch in the town center, where we tried our first Guinness beer. Rich, smooth, and surprisingly perfect with hearty Irish fare.
First Guinness in Sligo. It's really good. Very good.
Found time for a short stop at the Sligo Abbey. Founded in 1253, the Gothic arches and intricately carved stones whisper centuries of faith and craftsmanship. And walking the quiet cloisters, you can almost picture the monks tending to the abbey hundreds of years ago. Even in a short visit, Sligo offered a deep sense of heritage, history, and inspiration, from family roots to Yeats poetry, and even a taste of Ireland itself. Our journey brings us to Knock, a quiet village in County Mayo that became world-renowned on August 21, 1879. On that rainy evening, 15 villagers, including Mary McLoughlin, witnessed a silent apparition of the Blessed Virgin Mary, Saint Joseph, and Saint John the Evangelist, appearing upon a gable wall of the local parish church. A glowing altar with a lamb, crowned with a cross, completed the vision, untouched by the storm, leaving a lasting mark on Irish faith and history. Over the years, Knock Shrine has welcomed papal visits, including Pope John Paul II in 1979 and Pope Francis in 2018, drawing pilgrims from around the world to pray, reflect, and experience a place of deep devotion. As we walked the grounds on our visit, sunlight broke through the clouds, forming a glimmering corona around the papal cross, a moment of awe that felt like a bridge between past and present and faith in nature. Standing there, we were humbled, not just by the history of the shrine, but by the quiet, enduring power of hope, belief, and human witness in this sacred place. Thanks for watching.